Hello everyone and welcome to AEON'S End. That's what this game's called, right? Yeah, AEON'S End. I'm Justin, and if you haven't seen me on this channel before, I play, this game was recommended to me a lot. I play a lot of Marvel Legendary, a deck builder with solo rules, and people were saying, hey, if you like Marvel Legendary, why don't you try AEON'S End? So I'm giving that a shake to see how this is like. So because this is my first time, it's a learning experience. So if you notice that I make any rule errors, both in my favor or not in my favor, please let me know in the comments below. It's very helpful to ensure that I can play the game properly in future playthroughs. Because I want to play the game properly. I really do. And I want to, I've played one practice game with the starting setup, and now we're just freeballing it from here on out. So, the general gist of this game is, if you never played it before, I am defending Gravehold, which is beneath me, the health of 30, against that guy down there, he's over here, and also down there, Rageborn. So, look at him, he's a cute guy. So set up, shuffle all the strike cards together, and place them face down to form the strike deck. I have done that, and Rageborn also gains 1 Fury. So we'll put that up here so you guys can see this beautiful guy. Excuse me. I am playing Mist, the Dagger Captain. I have my starting hand here, and my starting deck is built to the side. One thing that's kind of neat about this game is that you do not shuffle your deck. There's just no deck shuffling in this one, which is absurd, in my opinion. It's unfathomable, so we're going to find out how it goes. My ability is Divine Augury, which is activate during my main phase. Any ally draws 4 cards. When you're playing by yourself, I am my own ally, so I can use that on myself to draw 4 cards. So, I believe everything is all set up. So why don't we draw the first? I'll draw the first card of the turn order deck to see who's going first. Of note, if you have any suggestions for what can make this layout better, what you want to see. Oh, I should read to you the market. I'll read you the market. What you want to see and what is important information. Like, for example, left to the right of the nemesis thing, I might put what is in the current market. That would probably be a good idea. So I have Sifter's Pearl, gain 2 by power. Each player reveals the top card of their deck and either discards it or returns it to the top of their deck. Syrian Ruby, gain 2 by power. Gain an additional by power that can only be used to gain a spell. Clouded Sapphire, gain 3 by power. If this is the first time you've played Clouded Sapphire this turn, 1 ally gains a charge. Once again, I am my own ally. Charges are used to actually activate these abilities over here. Unstable Prism, play a gem in your hand and destroy it. Play a gem in your hand twice and then destroy it. Deck thinning, or gain 2 by power. Flexing Dagger, the next time you focus or open a breach this turn, it costs 3 currency less, or destroy this to deal 1 damage. Seems alright. Dark Fire. This is a spell. Cast, discard up to 2 cards in your hand, deal 3 damage for each card discarded this way. I will get to how spells work when I cast my first one, which should be on my first turn. Amplify Vision, cast, focus your closed breach with the lowest focus cost. Deal 2 damage. If all your breaches are open, deal 1 additional damage. That will make more sense when you see the game in action. Chaos Arc. Cast, deal 3 damage. Deal 2 additional damage for each prepped spell in an adjacent breach. Pretty cool. Consuming Void, cast, destroy 2 cards in your hand, deal 3 damage for each card destroyed this way. Okay, so we're going to see who goes first. I have the first turn, so we're going to put that down here. I have the player order thing to the side. So these are breaches. There are 2 different types of breaches you can see. There's open breaches and closed breaches. When you want to, it's called prep a spell to a breach. So I have this starting spell, which is Spark, cast to deal 1 damage. There's 2 places I can focus to prep it. I can prep it on an open breach or a closed breach. At the start of a player's turn, it is the spell phase, which is called the casting phase, and you cast all the spells that you have prepared. If it is in a closed breach, you must prepare it. You are forced to. If it is in an open breach, you can choose not to. So I'm going to put it in the open breach just in case an enemy doesn't show up and I don't want to cast it. So for my turn, I have 3 crystals and a garnet shard, which is maybe we do this. I mean, the most of the game is in the spell phase, so we're gonna worry about this. I'm gonna worry about making it perfect on the future playthroughs, but for the time being, I'm just going to go with what I have. So I have 3 crystals and then a garnet shard, which if you want to see that card, is gain 1 buy power or cast any player's prep spell. Crystals are just gain 1 buy power. These cards aren't the greatest, and I kind of want to get rid of them ASAP. So the only destroy things that I have in here is, so I can use the Sifter's Pearl to sift through my deck. And I also can do the Consuming Void to destroy cards in hand. That costs 7 though, so that's very expensive. So I think we're gonna just try to buy our way up there. And I think we're gonna actually spend 3 of ours to buy the Unstable Prism, which is play a gem in your hand twice and destroy it, or gain 2. So I'm just gonna check the focus on this camera. Is that this one, zoom? Yeah, it is. Just gonna... Yeah. These cameras aren't the best at this focal length, so we're just gonna do with what we can. Am I in? Ah! Oh no. We're not in high definition. What can you do? So when you buy a card, it goes into your discard pile, so that's what we're gonna put it in. And then, I'm actually going to choose to keep this 1 garnet shard in my hand, and then these will go on top of it. We then go the draw phase, where I will draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know I'm drawing 3 crystals and 1 spark. So next turn is once again my turn. I think I'm actually okay with this spark being where it is. I'm going to put this one over here. It's going to pop off next turn, but that's all right with me. We once again have 3 crystals and the garnet. I didn't play the garnet shard because I didn't use the buy power. And with this 3 currency, I think we're going to buy a Sifter's Pearl though. These will go here, and I will choose to once again not play the garnet shard. So that's 2. When you finish your draw deck, you just flip it over. And soon I'll be able to play more lightning quick. It's my turn. This spark must get cast, so we're going to ping stupid Rageborn for 1. So I've had 3 turns in a row, which means the nemesis is going to have 2 turns in a row, which is not the spicy meatball that we want right now. So we're going to prep a spell right here. I am going to play Unstable Prison to play a gem in my hand twice and destroy it. So I'm going to play this crystal twice, destroying it, giving myself an additional currency. So we have 2 currency as well. So that is 2, 3, 4, the magic number. We're going to buy the... We're going to get this Amplify Vision so we can start doing some damage as well. I don't really know the best way to go about things yet, so we're just kind of winging it. All right. We have a Nemesis turn. So how Nemesis works is from oldest to newest, we resolve any effects, but there's no cards in the Nemesis row. So instead, we then just draw the top card of the Nemesis deck, which is an attack, Rageborn Strikes. So how that works is we will draw one of his strike cards. And that is, any player suffers 4 damage, so we'll take 4 damage, and you bleed out quick in this one. He loses his Fury token, and this gets shuffled back in. Like, already, not the most optimistic guy. I feel like this is going to end up being a loss. I mean, if you win a game on your first try, is it really worth your time? We go another Nemesis. That card is then Provoker. This guy has 5 health, and he has Persistence, so he's going to trigger every Nemesis phase. He suffers, Gravehold suffers damage equal to the number of Fury tokens that Rageborn currently has, which is 0. So let's shuffle up the turn order deck. So it is very possible that Nemesis could go 4 turns in a row. And wouldn't that just be a spicy meatball? Okay. It is the Nemesis turn. So this triggers. There are no Fury tokens on him. So we then draw the top card, which is has Unrelenting Ire, so Unleash, which his ability is he gains 1 Fury token. If there are two nemesis turn order cards in the turn order discard pile, we unleash 2 additional times. There's only 1, so that does not trigger. That is the end then of the nemesis phase, which we then go into my turn. So we're gonna have this spark go off to nuke this guy for 1 damage. And then we have this. So we're gonna Sifter Pearl. So each player reveals the top card of their deck and either discards it or returns it. It's a spark, so I'm actually going to discard it. I don't really want to look at it right now. I think it is poo-poo caca. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're going to buy Clouded Sapphire. Yeah. We're going to want Sifter Pearl here, and then we'll drop these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the Nemesis's turn. So he is going to deal 1 damage to Gravehold. We then draw the top card, Unleash. So he'll gain another one of these. Any player suffers 3 damage. Things are not looking good for my health right now. I'll tell you that much. And then I draw a card. We then go to my turn. Okay. Okay. We're not going to cast this spark. Yeah, we will during the cast phase. All right. We got Amplify Vision. We're going to put that over here. We have this and that. So we're going to defeat this Provoker on the next turn. We're going to do Unstable Prism to cast this crystal twice to destroy it, giving us 2 buy power, giving us 3 in total, which I'm going to use to buy. We're going to start saving up some charges, I think. We're going to grab one of these. So I'll leave actually this Garnet Shard in my hand because I'm not spending it. This can go up here. We know it's going to be my turn again because Nemesis has already gone twice. So we're going to deal 2 damage with this and focus my nearest closed breach, turning this up like that. We're going to deal 1 damage with this one, killing him. I'm going to keep that spark there because I really don't want to draw it. And my hand is looking like it's going to be pretty crystally. So we're going to start with Clouded Sapphire. If this is the first time you played Clouded Sapphire this turn, we gain a charge. 3, 5. I think we're going to hop all the way up to 7 to buy this Consuming Void. And yeah, I think I'm not going to play this Garnet. I don't really want to play it. I'll just keep it in my hand. 1, 2. Oh, 1 second. The order in which I want these back is I want the crystals on the bottom. 1, 2. No. We're going to be a bit smarter. We're going to put the 2 crystals with Consuming Void. That's how you do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll shuffle the turn order deck and hopefully we get another turn because I don't like it when the game plays. I like playing. I'm the only one who gets to play. Those are the rules. Okay, it is my turn. Okay, so we will let this spark go off, I think. We'll deal 1 damage to the big bad. Okay. We'll put a spell up here. We're going to play a gem in our hand twice. We're going to play this crystal to destroy it, giving us 2 currency, which I'm going to use to open this breach. So now we have an additional always open breach spot, which is pretty nice, I think. Then with my remaining 2 currency, I'm going to grab another charge for my character. And we want to go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is our turn. I wish there was a way to heal, but I don't see it. So that's a nightmare. Oh, by the way, player 1. Okay. get some spells going. I think I'm going to keep this spark in my hand. We're going to be drawing 2 cards. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to use these 2 crystals to actually focus, gain a charge over here. And then I'm going to keep this last spark in my hand. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we should draw another spark. Awesome. It is the bad guy's turns. There are no persistent effects, so we're just going to draw a card for him. Unleash twice. The player with the most prep spells discards their most expensive spell. That is not good for me. That is not good for me at all. We go to the end of the phase. If he has 4 or more Furies, he draws a strike card. So Gravehold is going to suffer 3 damage, putting it down to 26 health. We will take 1 damage. Sorry, this goes back in here. We then discard 3 of his Fury tokens. So that really sucks. I really wanted to destroy some cards in my hand. I kept some bad cards specifically for that. Yeah, but that's just life, right? Rageborn strikes. All right, it's our turn, which means the next turn is going to be the evil guys. We have to do this, so we're going to focus our closed breach. So that's going to turn this guy like this. Then we'll deal 3 damage in total. Now we're going to just deal 2. I'm going to keep that spark where it is. Bring this up here. Okay. So we're going to gain a charge. Like this. 3, 5. Reveal the top card of our deck. I think I'm actually going to discard it. I don't really want to draw that next turn. 3, 5. We can go as high as 7. Excuse me. Excuse me. What do we buy? No, I know what we're going to do. We're going to actually spend all of our charges. We're going to spend all of our charges to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Because that's then going to allow us to put this guy back up here. We still have 7. We can go up to 8, which I think I'm going to use to actually focus this and then open it. I'm actually going to do that in a different order and put this here. We're going to do that instead, if you guys will allow me. So note, this one actually has +1 damage on cast, so this breach is a stronger breach and will deal a lot more damage. I'm going to use 2 of these crystals to gain another charge over here. I'm going to keep these sparks in my hand, and I'm going to put these back in an order that I like. I want unstable prism and a crystal, and we go like this and then like that. Or we don't do that. We change it because we don't want to draw. We'll go like that. We'll go like this. That's what we'll do. Sorry, here's my discard. So 1, 2, flip this. So we know Rageborn's going to go. We knew that was coming. No persistent effects. All right, the power mechanic. So power 1. Gravehold suffers 18 damage. The players may collectively discard up to 6 gems. For each gem discarded this way, prevent 3 of that damage. So the next time that happens, or removes a power token, if there's no power tokens left, the effect happens. The pulverizing ray does sound pretty sweet, though. For the bad guys, not for me. It sounds awful for me. Okay. Oh, my turn. Excuse me. Okay, well, we're not going to beat around the bush. We're going to do Consuming Void. So we're going to destroy 2 sparks from my hand to thin my deck out a bit, dealing 7 damage to Mr. Graveborn. So that's going to put him down to 59. Gods can bleed, is what I'm learning. I think I'm not going to do that. Actually, I think I will do that. Not do that spark. That spark can just stay there right now. I'm going to put this Amplified Vision down over here. We can go up to 4 currency. What is that? Does that buy us another Amplified Vision? I would like a Dark Fire. But I don't really, none of these really jump out at me as a thing that I want to purchase for my deck right now. I think I want to keep these gems for this pulverizing ray that's about to go off. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the house, it's the Nemesis' turn. All right, so this will trigger. It's dealing 18 damage. I can discard up to 6 gems. So if we do 3, that'll be 9 damage. Spicy. Yeah, we're gonna do 3. So that's only gonna be 9 damage to Gravehold. This is then discarded. Evil card for the turn is discard, spend 7, power 2, unleash. Any player suffers 1 damage. That player suffers 1 additional damage for each Fury token Rageborn has. So we want to make sure that we can spend 7. Okay, whose turn is it? It is our turn. So we will focus this breach. So he'll take 2 damage on the cast. This should be here. And I think I'm still just going to leave that spark there. And I think I'm going to have to just pass, unfortunately. It's our turn again. Okay. So we're going to plop down Consuming Void. Nemesis is going to go next. And we're going to actually spend 3, 5, 6, 7 to get rid of Invoke Carnage. Because I really don't want to take some damage. The order for this matters, and I played it in the perfect order. I'm a genius, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's Nemesis' turn. We knew that was coming. Evil card is to discard, lose 4 charges. Unleash 4 times. That one is not good for me. So this is what happened to me in my test game. This one went off and I just fell apart. So we're going to make sure we can do that. I think that's going to be a priority. It's his turn. Whoop. Uh-oh. Scorn. Persistent Gravehold suffers 3 damage or unleash twice. Okay. It's our turn. So thank God we actually have a chance to react to this Blood Cry card. Okay. I should have put this here because I'm still a little scrubbed. So, all right. Well, we'll cast Consuming Void, destroy up to 2 cards. We're going to destroy Garnet Shard and a basic crystal to deal 6 damage to this guy. We're going to play Clouded Sapphire, giving us a charge. And then we're going to play Sifter's Pearl. Look at the top card of our deck. It's Unstable Prism. I am going to keep it there. So we have 5. I'm going to spend 4 of those to create 2 more charges. Then I'm going to lose 4 charges to get rid of this. Then we're going to do Amplify Vision. And that'll be my turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It is his turn. So we're going to deal 3 damage to Gravehold and hope for the best. And then evil card is unleash twice and Gravehold suffers 3 damage, or play the most recently discarded minion. Yeah, I think we're actually okay with this guy coming back. Yeah, I think we're all right with that. So now we're going to have 2 turns in a row, which is great. Yeah, we're going to cast, dealing 3 damage to this guy, putting this up like this. So this guy is going to die, sliding the Provoker over. Row. Okay. We're going to play Clouded Sapphire, giving us a charge. 3, 5. We're going to buy Darkfire. We'll do Consuming Void here, and I'm going to keep these 2 crystals in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is my turn again. We will deal 6 damage to this guy, because you cannot, we're going to destroy 2 crystals. You cannot split damage up. That is not something you can do. Some effects let you do it, but I do not have that effect currently. We're also going to get this Spark in our discard, so we can start doing some damage there. We'll do Sifter Pearl. Look at the top card. It's Cloud Sapphire. We're going to keep it, and we're going to grab some charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we have our whole deck in our hand, which in normal deck builders makes me incredibly happy. But in this one, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what's good, what's bad, what's ugly. I'm not optimistic, I'll tell you that much. It is Evil's turn. So the top card will be Gravehold suffers 4 damage, and the player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage, or shuffle all the Nemesis turn order cards back into the turn order deck. We're going to do that one considering there's only 1. So it's basically just refreshing the thing. There's a chance he can go again, but it's not a problem, in my opinion. It is his turn again. To discard, destroy 2 or more prep spells that cost 3 or more. Sorry, there's only power of 1. Next card is me. It's my turn. Okay. Well, I think I'm actually fine to destroy this. So we'll... Oh, destroy! I think he's just unleashing 3 times. I mean, I'm probably going to die. And that's life, right? Spicy meatballs. Okay. Well... Let's get a charge. I am suddenly much more scared. Actually, sorry. We are going to nuke him a bit. We're going to discard this Consuming Void to deal 6 damage to him. Putting him down to 50. So he's lost 20 health this game. Gravehold has lost 16, and I have lost 8. So currently, he is winning. All right, now we're going to do Clouded Sapphire to gain this charge. I guess I'm going to put a Spark here and just have that trigger next turn. We'll reveal the top card of our deck. I'm going to just discard it. Consuming Void doesn't actually do too much for me right now. So we have 7. We need just some more consistent damage, so Chaos Arc sounds great for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is his turn. So, boop, this goes away. He unleashes 3 times. So that means we're probably going to die this turn. Let's be real. Oh, sorry. His evil card is Jagged One. Persistent is unleash twice. This guy must die, I say. So now he's going to do a strike. The player with the most open breaches suffers 3 damage. So, how this works, exhausted. We destroy one of our breaches. I'm going to get rid of breach number 1. We discard all of our charge tokens, which kind of sucks. We'll take 3 damage. So the damage then carries over, dealing double damage to Gravehold. He then loses 3. And now we're just going to slowly die. Because that's how this works. We just slowly die. But maybe he will die quicker. Okay, both nemesises are out, so we're going to get 2 turns in a row. This is us. We'll just nuke this guy for 2 damage. Okay. Well, we're going to make a charge. Actually, no, we're going to keep that in our hand this turn, because having a big currency turn is going to be nice. Let's go with Chaos Arc, Amplify Vision, and Dark Fire. Let's go like this. And yeah, and we draw back up. We only have 5 cards in our deck. It is our turn. So we're going to do this guy to this. So 3, 5, 7, 8 damage, putting him down to 4. That's pretty sick. We're then, yeah, so 3, 5, 7, 8. We're then going to, we probably want to nuke that guy. So we're going to do Dark Fire, I think. Yeah. So we're going to discard Consuming Void and Unstable Prism to deal enough to kill him. So then he won't be as furious. We're going to get this, oh sorry, Amplify Vision. Yes, we will deal 2 damage. No, we're going to keep that. We're going to keep that there. We're going to put this here. We have 5 currency. I will look at the top card of my deck to see if I want to keep it or discard it. Chaos Arc, you can stay there. And then we're going to open this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now we just got to start attacking Rageborn. And hopefully we get one of our turns in a row. We do have one of our turns. So 3 in a row seems nice. So let's cast some spells. We'll deal 2 damage to him with this Spark. And then we'll do this one, so it'll be 2, 3, 4 damage, putting him down to 44. Let's get this guy going. Dark Fire, and we'll do Consuming Void. We have 5 currency. I'm actually going to do 3 to gain a charge. And then we're going to buy a Sifter's Pearl. And then with this 2, we're going to get this Flexing Dagger. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is his turn. So no lasting effects. But we have Avatar of Wrath. That guy's no like Justin, no like him. His persistent ability is the Rageborn Strikes. It is our turn. So I suppose we gotta nuke this guy to Hades and back, right? Yeah, we really want this guy dead. There's a 50% chance of him going next turn. So we'll start with this. 3, so 3, 5, 7, 8. I need to get another Chaos Arc, man. I suppose we're going to destroy this Spark to deal 4 damage. Leaving him with 4. So we can kill him this turn if we'll discard... We'll discard this Sifter's Pearl to deal 3 damage to him. And this will go. I guess it actually goes like this. Then we're gonna destroy this flexing dagger to deal 1 damage to this guy. Sorry, it does not go back in the pile. So he will die. Let's put this thing down. And then with this Sifter's Pearl, we're gonna buy another flexing dagger. I'll reveal the top card of my deck. That can stay. 1, 2, 5. It's my turn. All right, well, we'll ping this guy for 4. So he'll go down to 40. We've dealt 30 damage. And let's get some spells unlocked, shall we? We have the combo. We will gain a charge. We'll gain 2 charges, I think. Oh, no. We're going to gain 1 with this. And then we're going to buy a flexing dagger. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we know he's going to go. 4, 5. So let's hope for the best. Unleash 3 times. Then players collectively discard cards in hand equal to the number of Fury Rageborn hands. We need to discard 4 cards. So I guess we're going to do those 4 in that order. So he's going to strike. Gravehold suffers 5 damage. That's actually pretty okay. Considering if that was 5 to us, it would have been 10 damage. Which would have been not good. Alright, so we hope to God it's our turn next. That is what we hope. It is our turn next. Okay, let's nuke him. So. Fudge crackers. Alright, well, we're just going to actually do this one. So it'll be 3, 5, 7, 8 damage. So he'll go down to 32. This one will go. We're not going to cast the other 2. I am going to... put this down, and then that's that. That's not the greatest. Thankfully, it's our turn again. So... we're going to discard 2 cards from our hand. We're going to discard a Sifter's Pearl and a Flexing Dagger to deal 6 damage to him. So he'll go down to 26. I can do math. We'll do this. So 2, 3, 4 damage. He'll go down to 22. I will destroy a card in my hand. I'll destroy this Flexing Dagger to deal 4 damage, putting him down to 18. We're going to gain a charge with this. So we're going to grab... we can go 5. Actually, no. You know what we're going to do? We're going to actually draw 4 cards. One, 2, 3. So, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Top card. Flexing Dagger, you can stay. So that's 5, 6. I actually want to buy another Chaos Arc. This Unstable Prism can stay in my hand. It is his turn. So he draws, Unleash twice, and then Gravehold suffers 4 damage. Oh no, this is probably it. Alright, he does a strike. This is it. I'm telling you, unless this deals 1 damage to a player, this game's over. You're gonna peek. We get a turn next. There's not much I can do. Like, Gravehold suffers 5 damage. That's a loss. That's a big L for Justin. We tried our darndest, but there's still a lot. I feel like there's a lot to learn. in this game. There's a lot of weird sequencing orders that you need to do. There's a lot to do in this game. So I'm very excited to play more of it. I don't know if it's going to be a weekly series yet. I need to see how replayable it is. I also need to beat Rageborn to know how much I can potentially play this game. But once again, if there's any mistakes that I might have made that you noticed, let me know in the comments below. Likewise, if there's anything else that you think is important for you to see, like for example, instead of this, if I can put this stats, like the health and the charges, on the screen somewhere, like for example, charges could just go like here, right? Let me know of that as well, because I would love to make this more enjoyable for you guys to watch. But thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, you want to see more AEON'S End, let me know in the comments below, or subscribe, like, and hit that bell. You know the bell, the one that everyone tells you to hit. I don't know what it does, but do it. I don't even go on YouTube. In the meantime, have a great one. I love you guys, and as always, GG's.